in everything else but marriage.
Girl,
let me tell you how.
Girl, if you just said something, they can.
I can.
Even women and men both chase their jobs. They're successful with their careers, making all this money, and they fail at marriage.
I think they pick wrong.
Do you think they pick wrong, or do you think that in some cases
there's multiple reasons? Number one of them is they pick wrong. Number two is what? There's
no God in it.
That's number one. Or somebody has lost their connectivity to God.
There you go.
Okay. What else?
Or lost their damn mind. But anyway, that's what I called it. But it's the truth.
I understand. I do understand.
But think about it like this:
their priorities.
What she's
true.
saying
That's right.
is what she's. And oh my gosh, I never thought about it like that. But it's so simple. You can be successful in everything else. Like we can be successful and run our business, everything else. But we failed in maintaining our households. Girl, God not pleased with that, y'all. No. He's not.
No, and I think for me, like when I think about this and how. You have to question yourself. Did I make sure my marriage was my priority when I was married?
So I'm gonna tell you right now,
because everything, like the kids, the work-life balance, just making sure everything was on track, and then you kind of lose sight of that person.
Well, I didn't, because I know with my last marriage, I'm gonna tell you, my career was my priority. Mm-hmm. My kid was pretty much getting ready to get out of high school grown. My kids were my career,
and that was out of order. And you'll be the first to tell
out of order.
Yeah,
we went to Catholic. I tell you, she's a workaholic. Mm-hmm. That's what she is, a workaholic.
So tell them the story how you would put books bring your work to
bed. Oh my God,
yeah.
So my counselor had me. She said, "Hey, when you get home, move your office out of your bedroom. That should be your sanctuary."
Stephen, we're gonna get to your point.
Definitely, we got some over here too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, but I did that. But guess what, y'all? He was like, he told the counselor, he's like, I come to go to bed, and there's a laptop, there's files. She's working. So y'all see, I work hard and dedicated to close these people's files. Mm-hmm. So, but that's what he was saying. He was like, I can't even get. He told her, I can't even get on my side of the bed because
so you weren't keeping God as your priority. No, keeping your husband as a priority.
I was not.
Either.
I was, but this time I got it right.
I think back to Stephen, and we couldn't pin that comment, but I think he was saying that I think he's single, and I think he was saying that he's looking forward to love again or trying again. And these nuggets are why we're talking about this today, because everybody prayerfully will get another chance if that's their desire.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So check this out. Paul just said, God's love motivated him to give.
Ooh, that's good.
Humans are only concerned about receiving. Say that, brother.
That's so good. That's so good. Let's get Eric Miller. Thank you. There are only one with self instead of becoming one flesh. Do you hear that?
Hey,
he said. No, this is important. There. He said that they're becoming one with self instead of one flesh.
Oh, I believe that, because you know why? Everybody is so busy trying to have their way when there's no such thing as compromise. Mm-hmm. Hi, Renee. We've got people over there on podcast. Hey, sweetheart, married. I forgot. She's over 20-something odd years.
Wow, that is amazing.
I know, beautiful woman of God.
To the point that Melanated Queen is saying she's having to get to know God herself.
That's where I am.
In order to be prepared for what God has in store for you. And that's what we're all on the quest to do, or should be doing. Mm-hmm. In a marriage, guys, please help me. In a marriage, how do you all come together as relates to devotion time, praying together? Couples that have been, I'm very intrigued by this. Couples that have been married for 20, 30 years, how often do y'all pray together? How do you make God a priority in your relationship? How do you do it? Please put in the comments. I would love to hear that.
A lot of families, what they say, a family that prays together
stays together.
Listen, Derek says, whatever your true focus is will tell on itself. It's true, and it will. And that my focus was my job, and it told on itself. Okay, my career. And then David says, exactly, our society is falling for physical attributes instead of character.
Look what you
said. Personality.
Y'all still talking about marriage with all the chaos happening in this country right now? Yes, we are, because the enemy will attack the godly families first, and if we are not solid as a rock, we can't go out and fight against this world. So yes, I think it starts there.
You know what I want to tell everybody on here? Remember this. There's
Lord,
one.
Please don't let her.
She knows me, and I get on my tangent.
Do not break it down. Just 1 minute.
The only trust we need to put our trust in is in God. Period. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you this. I always remember the magician. Don't fall
Eric,
for the
that's
chaos.
a great comment. I'm coming to it.
It's called sleight of hand. Y'all are focusing over here, but what's really happening is over here. Never get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. Go ahead.
I love. Can you
Focus
pin
on
back,
family first and put God
Eric,
first.
Melanated Queen? So we have a relation. Oh my goodness, I love it. We have a relationship Bible study. We serve in church and we pray every day. Girl,
winning.
That's winning right there.
Hey, winning.
I missed the other comment that I was going to come back to, and I apologize. I can't get it back.
So right here, Renee said 19 years, and we're working on getting better with praying together. We do study the Word of God together, but need work on praying together every night. See, I love that. See, that she said they're studying, and that's what I'm doing right now.
So when you guys are studying, you say, hey, we're going through the Bible together, we read these scriptures, and then we talk about them. Is that study? Or you have a book that you study, or you have devotions that you go through, like a couple's devotional, and you talk about it?
Please.
There it is.
Where's your wife? Where's your wife? I have my wife online to say something. Please. I would love to hear from your wife. Yeah, because you be dropping some gems.
Okay, so check this out. Eric Miller, though, Ephesians says it best when you submit to one another, not try to dominate one. That's true. That's true. It all goes back to the Bible, y'all. It all goes back to it.
Did you hear what he said? He got it right. He said submit one to one another. But men always want, you supposed to submit to me. You supposed to we submit to each other. Mm-hmm. Which one is your wife? Please introduce her.
Is she on here? Is she in the comments? Is that what
she says? Because we want to. Okay,
I'm sure. We're not sure.
I'm not sure this. I'm gonna look into ballroom day.
Stephen's
doing ballroom.
Please read, David. Please.
Oh, exactly. Our society is falling for physical attributes instead of character and personalities. Some are marrying people who they don't even know. Hey, man, you know what they do know? They know their bra size and the size of their waist. They know everything except what they really need to know.
So here's, remember what I told you in this dating streets is very interesting. And I have found how to narrow it down so quickly. Do y'all want to hear the two questions I have asked that get me in line real early? Do y'all want to know?
Yep, I know how I did one. I'm gonna have y'all laughing by mine.
So people often want to have these real niceties, but these two questions, they are falling. I told her they're falling like fleas. They're falling like dominoes or pins at the bowling alley. I say this, yeah. Okay, hey, where do you attend church regularly? And if so, where?
I go online.
So this is what I've heard. Here's the church I do, but it's online. It's been that way since COVID.
Oh, you know what I used to hear all the time?
COVID was 5 years ago.
And you mean you hadn't found a place to fellowship yet? This is what I used to hear all the time. I'm spiritual. What that mean?
No.
What does that mean?
No.
Listen.
So that's why I get encouraged to know that there are people whose marriages have been sustained because they're keeping God first.
It gives us hope.
But we who are single need to start with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because forget all the cuteness and all of that. Get to the heart of who that man is as a character and everything like that. But if he has no relationship with God and doesn't put God as a priority, then there ain't no future in it.
Listen, like one brother stayed on the phone with me for an hour.
Why did you give him that much time? Oh, that guy.
I called Bible study, and I said I'm practicing celibacy. After that, I never heard from him again. That was the shortest Bible study series ever. Oh, we got
29 years of marriage and understanding for yourself and who God is and knowing His voice. It's just, I think it says knowing His voice. I don't want it.
To hear. Okay, and then we've got some over here. Thank you for the comment. Oh, I got to go back down because we got some. Good morning, Stephen. Thanks for joining us.
Eva, exactly. Eva's your wife on here. Hi, Eva. If you're on here, thank you for joining. We appreciate your guys' insight and wisdom that you're sharing today. It is helping a lot of people for sure.
Oh my God, we got comments coming in.
Okay, go ahead.
So he says, reach, preach, let's tell the truth. preach. And then we got Derek that says, I want to go up. It was something he said. Oh, shoot. It was really good. David said something too that I love. Mm-hmm. We got so many comments, y'all. We're so sorry. I refuse to argue. Go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a question while she's doing that, guys. Guys that have been married, of course, I can't imagine in 20, 30, 40 years or whatever that you've never had trials and tribulations and arguments, okay? So how do you all handle avoiding hurt feelings in the heat of a disagreement or argument? How do you all handle when you're not on the same page? In a minute.
Paul goes.
So yeah, how can you all talk to that? How do you handle the obstacles when you're not on the same page, when you're angry with one another? In 20 years, 30 years, somebody has encountered when you guys are not on the same page. Share with us how you handle it. How do you handle conflict? How do you handle when you're in disagreement? How do you, it's not always rosy. How do you handle it?
He says, Stephen says, structure my tone. And then David says, awesome conversation. This is much needed during these unstable times because love is never outdated. Amen. I love that.
1 Corinthians 13, I believe it's 8. Love never fails. That is one of my favorite, chapter 13 of 1 Corinthians, talking about 13, 4 through 8. Love is patient. Love is kind. It takes it doesn't boast. It doesn't account for any suffered wrongs. I mean, and it ends and it says, love never fails. So when we're operating in love, it never fails.
You know the part that people forget? The long-suffering part.
They don't, speak to that.
They don't have the long-suffering. That's why the divorce rate is so high. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
They want an easy breezy lemon squeezy, don't they? Tap out until we ready to talk. I see. That's great. So kind of like say, hey, let's take a break and then come back to it when everybody's got their attitude in check. I love it. Love is long suffering.
It's long suffering.
Eva is a marriage mentor. I love Eva. See, I don't think people take the time to get accountability couples in their lives. What?
Read here's a GI 25. Once again, being sensitive to the Spirit of God, knowing that there is a war going on with the flesh. That's it.
That is so good.
Bars.
Because the enemy's job is to what? Steal, kill, and destroy. And when people do not understand what's happening, he attacks from so many different ways. And when you are oblivious to that, he gets a foothold in there, doesn't he?
But you know what? That's why you need to be making sure you're covered. You're praying. I've just started this Bible study circle. Draw the circle. We need to be covering and circling.
That's one thing I think wives sometimes, and I will say,
I'm praying for my husband right now, and I don't have one.
I understand that, and that's what we need to do. But when he is here, do not become complacent, and you have to keep those prayers going. I think one thing that I know that you don't have those generic prayers. Lord, bless my husband. No, like get down to whatever the root is. Know your spouse, study them, understand them. Pray for his mind, his spirit, his body, everything connected to him. But you've got to do it daily.
You do. And the other thing is, why aren't we specific in our prayers?
We're specific about everything else.
So why not be specific in your prayers?
Yes,
when you go to
a
car lot, you just don't say, I want a red car. You already know what kind of car, you know what kind of horsepower,
you know
all the bells and whistles. Yeah. Why can't we be that same way with in our prayers?
Well, you should be.
We should be. Derek, and I want to read Derek and David's, okay? So Derek says, don't avoid the obstacle. Conflict is something that's going to come regardless. Rules have to be applied and respected. They're coming so fast. How you solve the problem to your spouse, that's so true. That is so true. And then David says, communication, I would allow her to talk without me just waiting for my turn to talk. Then discuss what she has said before I try. See,
I think a lot of people
respect her thoughts. See,
they're so busy formulating what they want to say, they don't listen to what their spouse has said.
Ooh, Renee says, yes, stay covered in prayer and stop giving people the keys to your door. Girl, bars.
Renee, go deeper with that though. Go deeper.
Girl, when she said stop giving them keys to your door, I love that. Ooh, sister, I love that.
James for Burns, thank you for joining. Okay, 43 years. God. Wow! I've always
That's the longest.
I let you win James, the longest so far.
Today, so far.
I've always let her run things as long as she has my best interest in mind. Man up. That's what he said. James, I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
She said that's what happened at the beginning of our marriage. We were seeing who could say the meanest things. I'm telling you.
But can you go, are y'all still married? Did y'all correct that? Yes. Okay. Is Eva ready? Is Eva wanting to talk? Eva is a marriage mentor.
We'd love to bring you on.
And so our moderator producer is going to allow, you can let her in, right? Oh, good.
Okay.
I think she's coming on.
I am. I am able to talk. Hi.
Welcome to
How
Friday.
y'all doing?
We are so excited. Your husband has been an
Yes.
amazing support for our podcast, and we are so grateful to have both of you on. And we're excited to have you today.
Yes.
Would you like to share your thoughts? Today is Can Love Last? Can it?
Yes, because I have to tell you guys, first of all and foremost, my husband loved me for me, and he loved me more than I love him in the beginning. If a man love you more, he'll respect you in the morning. That's my theory. And now he even loved me more no matter what. But I didn't love myself at first. I didn't know how to love myself, but
I love to you right now. I love it.
yeah, but he loved me, but I didn't love me. I had to learn a lot of different things, like how he loved me, but I don't love me. So it's like a lot of things we do. We have to grow up and don't run away from it. Face our fears, but we have to learn it. We have to learn it. But I see people. To me, I see so many people making this so hard. And if you put God first, nothing else matters.
Amen. Amen.
So let me ask you, did you guys both do that when you first connected? Because you've been married again how long?
35 years this year.
Wow. So 35 years ago, did you both, at that moment in your vows, did you guys have God at the center from the very beginning?
No. Didn't know how. Didn't even know we was going to make it. We took a chance. That's how I know it's God. He was praying for the same thing that I was praying for. Didn't know that either. I just thought, you meet somebody, you get married, and you just make it work no matter what, you make it work. So I was in it for the long haul. I said, we're going to make this work because this man loves me. And guess what? Let me tell you this. He still loves me.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, okay, so how do you ensure you show your love to him? Because I hear what he's doing as a wife. Let's speak to these wives, okay?
Okay.
As a wife, please talk to about how, as a matter of fact, women can make sure they're putting their husbands, God first in their husbands. Speak to that a little bit.
Well, for me, I didn't know how at first. I still have a shyness with him. And I didn't know how to show love because I wouldn't show love. My mother said she loved us, but she stopped showing us when we turned 9 years old. So I had to learn it, by praying that I love him. And then I was able to tell him. But he showed me how to love him because I didn't know how. I knew he loved me, but I didn't know how to love him back. But he showed me that it's okay. It's safe. He makes me feel safe, and it's okay.
That's good. So husbands,
men and women. Okay.
Husbands, about what Eva is saying.
Got it.
When she felt secure and safe, she was able to love him the way that he needed to be loved. Am I hearing you correctly?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I got you.
It takes a lot, but you know what? You got to be in it for
we have half a
the
Tina.
long haul.
Okay.
We're trying to get it together.
We're trying to get it together.
I'm sorry. They're saying for some reason it's really weird. We're both on here from here, but it is literally. It's better now. Okay. It's better now. Okay. It's better now.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh, we're good off me, girl. Wait.
I know, right?
All right. Anything else for Eva?
No, Eva. Thank you so much for joining. I want to get to the other comments that we've got popping off too. And
thank you for having me, and everybody be blessed.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Okay. Bye.
He said thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't want half a Tina. We need all a Tina. You know that.
I'm a handful.
Libby, can you
Oh my God, he said he only knew her for 6 months. That's hope. That's a beautiful story. So I want to get to all the comments. You had asked Renee about what does she mean by giving people your keys, and then she responded to you. She said, "Oh my God."
I said, "Go deeper, please."
Telling other people your business. Talk to your spouse. That's that emotional.
That's good.
You know what that is? That's that emotional cheating. It is a thing, you guys. Emotional cheating. So like Derek said, that goes for men and for women, but emotional cheating, it is a thing.
Yeah,
it is thing.
It's a real thing. And so I think she's also saying is, number one, that's why I asked, do you guys have accountability couples? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I think that's a good idea. Like, next time I get married, I want to have an accountability couple that has been married for years and years, who he can go to him, I can go to her, and we can have some people that are really vested in our future and our development and want the best for us. Because everybody don't want the best for you. But somebody that has years in, who has the implemented so many different things, to me, why would you not want to do that?
David just said, keys to your door is prophetic. Ooh,
it is. It absolutely is.
It is. Spot on. I love her more than she thinks I do. I had to give a guy.
Ooh, James ain't playing about his boo. Gone, James.
You booed up. James, he like, I keep it real out here in these streets.
You know what? That's right. But see, a woman who feels safe and secure, she can thrive in that marriage.
She can walk in her femininity, which you hear so many men talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I need her to be more feminine. She actually, when you got somebody like James is about, he throw them ones and twos. Hey,
he ain't playing by
he's not playing by his boo.
Mm-hmm. But I know James.
I'm not encouraging you to go anybody go catch
but
face.
Apparently, James says, "I love her more." Oh, yeah. So James, we don't know the situation that happened there, but as a protector and a provider, you had to step in. Apparently.
Woo, check this out. Dirk said,
thank you for your gifts tonight, guys. Thank you.
Accountability couples are necessary.
I think so.
Facts.
Like God is necessary, I think accountability partners are necessary.
Men have to support us with the kids, etc., so we don't just be their wives. We can just be their wives sometimes.
Ooh, that's good. Please talk about that, ladies. Has your husband, has your man stepped in to support you so that you don't have to do everything, and therefore you're willing to be a little bit more intimate? You're not so tired all the time.
Brand French maid costume.
Yeah. Yes.
With the gloves and the feather duster.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh wow. Okay. Yes, we get the vision. We get the visual.
Okay.
I just thought we get the visual.
Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah. So you guys have answered
You said keep it spicy.
You got to.
That's why you did on that video, kicking that leg out. You don't get no spicy in the neck.
So guys, seriously, as we close up, if you're the ones that have been married, if you had to put a definition of your marriage on a billboard, what would you say it would be? What is your marriage? How would you define your marriage? What would you say about it? What in the world is happening here?
I'm laughing because both of these people talking about, Derek talking about, that's what people are talking about. I'm sick of you in them damn costumes.
He's like, look, go on about your business with that. So if you guys could sum up your marriage and what it's been in these years, what would you say? How would you say? Challenging, but blah, blah, blah. Keep love. I don't know. What would you say about your marriage after all these years? If you had to stand up and say, my marriage is what would you say about it?
On the way.
I understand that. But for the people that have been, what would you say?
I mean, let's see what they say. Y'all miss that my mother know my wife wasn't what? Oh, no, I guess we did miss it.
We're so sorry.
Wait a minute. You didn't get 16 stitches. Oh, did your mama give you 16 stitches? Because you got talked back. I'm confused.
You're going to have to type that up. And we'll wait till you type it up.
Please,
we
I got to understand
We don't understand it.
Said,
we want to, though.
I really do want to understand that.
Under constant construction. Derek says we're all under constant construction. We have to be.
David said, the way you all are communicating about your relationship lessons today is the beginning of preparing yourself for a healthy relationship. Thank you.
I love it.
And
and compromise. I love that.
I love it.
Because I can see how that is required from each spouse in the marriage.
What is it? Audio. Oh my God.
Can y'all not hear us? Really, dude? Where you been?
Oh no, I know what happened. Your phone rang.
Oh, my phone rang. I see. Okay. I put it on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know what's happening, guys. Sorry. So
He says we're back.
So really, do you have some questions? Join. He's one of our.
He's one of our regulars.
We
appreciate you.
Yes,
because he inboxes
Friday.
and sends us a great
Oh, we got somebody.
Oh my God, really, dude?
Really, dude's here. Really,
Hey,
dude. How are you on this fun Friday?
I'm doing well. How about yourselves?
We're doing fantastic.
Oh
Thank you for joining us today.
On.
Okay, so you know what we've been talking about, right?
Part of it, I only jumped in a few minutes ago, so I didn't catch all of it.
You're usually at the beginning.
So here we go. So today, are you married or single? We don't know.
I am single, divorced. I was married for 23 years.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I've been on both sides of the fence.
Okay, so when you were married for 23 years, we don't know why you got we don't know why you're not married. So can we ask that?
I was young. I was 22. She was 19. You know, I was in college. Met her at church. She was, attractive. So, to me at that age, you don't really know what you want and what you're.
So after 23 years, this is why we're talking about this today, because a lot of couples have come to 20, 17, 18, 19, 20 and said, you know what, we're calling it quits. For you, why did you do that? And since you met in church, what happened to the God piece?
Well, I guess my situation may be even more unique. We dated a month and got engaged, got married 11 months later. So,
you made it for 23 years.
Yeah. So we weren't, I would say we didn't have that base of friendship before we got married. Mm-hmm. And so, you can make it that long with distractions, right? First couple of years were rough. Then you have kids. Then the focus is on the kids. And then, as you grow, if you end up growing apart, again, as you get older, what's important to you, there were positive characteristics for her, and I'm assuming me for her as well.
Yeah.
But there are just certain things that, if we're not both filling our roles in the marriage, one side feels like maybe they're giving more than the other, or, whatever, there can be the resentment, the animosity. It's very complex, as you know, right? It's the friendship, the companionship, it's the intimacy, it's, just everybody both pulling their weight 100%. And when you don't do that,
do different now? Like when you, I don't know.
What did you learn from that?
Yeah, and what will you do different
and
now
what's
as a
advice
husband?
you would give to some people?
Well, I think being, older now, I'm 52 now. It's going into the relationship wide open. It's building that basis of a relationship before you get into that marriage, of being the friend, right? Having those open, honest communications, making sure that you guys are going to be companions, that you have similar interests, that you're like-minded, whether it's financially, intimacy, hobbies. Obviously each person is going to have their own time, but you've got to enjoy being with that person and be their friend, to be their lover. From a male perspective, be their leader, leading in devotions and, prayer time and church and all the other stuff. Just a variety of things. Very complex.
Somebody said, really do. Our producer said spot on. And I love what Toll just said too. He said menopause women are different and you got to understand them.
Yes. We're very different.
We carry fans.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, she actually had a full hysterectomy while we were married. So.
Oh, you understand.
I went through the menopause part, in her 30s. So I've been through it all.
So where are you located?
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, nice. Well, joining us from North Carolina, we are in Texas. We really appreciate your support and honestly joining in today. I think we all can learn from one another.
And your inbox to us actually was the inspiration for this topic. So thank you.
Gotcha. Well, wonderful.
We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting me join you guys today. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a blessed afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Be blessed.
All right.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So back to the comments, guys. Thank you. Really, dude. Question mark. We appreciate you so much.
OMG. Hold on. This
is a good one.
Here we go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Marriage is a business, and if you have one, it's a plus. If you have love, it's a plus. Listen, marriage is not. That's why we're in the shape that we're in today.
Let's understand. If you could, sir, PJ Damson.
You
No, I'm not. I want to understand, because sometimes in the text and the communication, it is lost. So I don't know what exactly they're saying. Marriage is a business. So I'm not sure what that means. So if you want to go deeper with that, we would love to know what you mean and what you're saying, because we're not sure.
That's what's wrong with people. They think
what do you think? What do you think he's saying? What do you think he's saying?
To me, it's no different than people saying marriage is a contract and you can get out of it anywhere. If you don't like where you're doing business with this one, you take your business down the street. Mm-hmm. See, that's how I take it. Mm-hmm. Now, forgive me if that's not what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
And see,
but he just talk. He can't talk for him. I understand that. That's what we think.
Toll is a wise man.
I just heard that. I'm just trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt in case it's something different. Because
I'm wrong. Okay, let me know. Let me know. That's what. Please. Okay, I'm sorry, PJ. Okay, let me return. Let me just turn.
Yeah, come on.
Please let us know what you mean. Do you mean that marriage is a business? I mean, tell us. I mean, I'm trying to understand, because marriage is not a business. It's a covenant.
So, oh goodness, guys, I'm trying to verify this real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so if he feels that way, he feels that way. You know, that's maybe his experience, and maybe we don't know if he's married or single. So if you'd like to join and with your comments and say something else, we want to know.
I don't want people to think that way about marriage. I think that if more people really saw it for what it truly is.
I agree with you with that. You know me. I agree with you 1,000%, but I don't want to speak for him or her when I don't know what they're saying, because if they're saying what we think they're saying, then we disagree. We can agree to disagree. Hey, I'm glad we're friends on Facebook.
Hey,
thank you for joining in. Thank you. If you guys have not followed us, I'm Tanika Donnell, Realtor. This is The Title Tina.
I love it.
Please follow us. We are so appreciative of you guys. May is not a business. Marriage is not a business because you
put money on it.
Oh,
I get what he's saying. I understand. I get what you're saying.
What?
He's saying it's not a business because you put money on, like you're exchanging money on it. I mean, that's not what it's about.
No, that's not what it's about at all.
It's not. Okay, he's going to revise it because we're trying to understand it.
No, he's asking him to revise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So David says, it's very encouraging to hear men open up about their true thoughts.
So is. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Blessing us. You just don't know.
He said the same thing when we get off. He says, you all's presentations are providing a comfortable environment for these types of coaches.
Thank you, David. And that's been our prayer.
Glory to God.
That's been our prayer. Because if we would talk more and communicate with one another and collaborate, we all win.
Yeah.
We all win.
No. And you see, David, you're going to make me tear up in here. Boy, you know better.
Hey, Donna Jordan, thanks for joining in. We've been talking about can love last for the past hour or so. And if you're married, if you're in a committed relationship, or if you're single, you can join in. And the point that we're making is, listen, you guys are inspiring.
Very much.
You all are, we haven't made it to this. So it's exciting to see that people have and to ask how you're doing it. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
We are listening. Okay, I'm going to lead spiritually, financially, emotionally, intellectually, and intimately. You know what?
Really, dude? You
the
ready?
Next person that gets
in North Carolina, ladies, in North Carolina, really, dude seems like he is ready to roll.
Own it.
Yeah. Will you relocate, really, dude? Just one.
We need to love it all. Look, you hear? She asked you, "Are you really relocating?"
I'm just saying. Because he
gets it.
Yeah, he gets it.
I got a question. Why is it that the guys that seem to get it
don't live here
in Texas?
I don't know. DFW, where you at?
But check this out.
What?
All my exes
live in Texas, right? That's funny.
I mean, really.
He said he works from home. Ooh, okay, you work from home. That's
he said yes. Okay, got a realtor right here.
What I'm saying,
company right here. Hey, we got you.
We got you covered. But listen, look
to Nick and really do go on a date.
This is funny. You guys are funny.
Hey, for real.
You know what? We should have a matchmaking thing. Wouldn't that be fun?
Ooh.
What do y'all think about that? Can we?
And y'all know what they say? Single to marry.
Oh, Jason Williams. Jason, are you in Dallas, Texas? Are you single in Dallas, Texas? That's what we want. Check. Okay, so let me ask you something. This is really quick.
Wait a minute. You're so funny.
What church? Do you go to church regularly? And what church do you go to? I'm just asking. Hey, I don't know if you just jumped in, but let's see, Jason. What's up with it?
I love it.
I think we should have a Christian matchmaking mix. Producer, let's get on that.
No, seriously. No, I told you that. Because it says single until married.
Yeah, I need to know, yes to what? You do go to church regularly?
Yes to all of them.
Where do you go to church? Where do you go to church?
See, nobody wants to sit here and take you out. You don't get all these multiple choice questions and answers.
I've heard that before. That's all I'm saying. He's saying yes. I'm not sure if he's saying yes to
somebody
all the questions.
Somebody told you about the multiple choice?
No, what is that?
You got all
whatever.
she got all these.
No, I don't. I really don't. It's really simple. It's
actually,
so simple.
It really
it is so
simple.
simple. It's simple.
He said that's another show, lady. Okay.
You ain't lying.
You're right.
I think you're right. I
told her she should let me review the dating apps.
Oh, brother.
I really want to show on
I think we will do that.
I really want to review.
Well, then you have homework.
Girl, ain't no homework. I've been up on. Listen.
Yes to all. Okay. I love it, Jason. Thank you for playing the game with us. I appreciate it. But seriously, I think people need to start at the foundation, the baseline. Yeah. I will no longer entertain a man that is not a godly
What's
man.
What's my saying?
I don't know.
You know my saying? I would no longer entertain foolery. He said to me, I can fly to Texas.
Who is that?
Hey, you really do.
Really do. Quit playing with me.
Get your ticket.
We gotta take this offline, really, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really serious. I'm telling you.
We are talking about doing a single show.
You know what I mean?
A dating show.
We do. Would you guys? Okay, listen. Because we have met so many people that are in the season that we're in. It's incredible.
It's incredible. And it's like-minded. That's the key.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering why God. I'm like, but maybe our forum is a way for like-minded people to connect.
Maybe.
Which is beautiful. You know what I mean?
I love it, and I'm appreciative of it because I think. And I appreciate all the men particularly, but the men and women that actually
don't do that because I'm gonna do it. A dating show with
don't get her started because it's over.
Yes,
it's gonna happen already. You really
done,
do. It's a done deal.
Done. It's a done freaking.
I don't know
deal.
how we're gonna do it though. I don't know.
I already, girl.
Oh God.
Thank you. Really do. Done and done.
But here's what I mentioned though. You know what? We have a lot of opportunities for people that are under 50 to meet, mix and mingle. My vision is you have 50. You can do 45 and up. Maybe 40. Okay, 40 and up. I ain't going past 40.
We're both single. We're both single.
She's in a committed relationship. I just want to make
sure. We're both single. You're single until
you're married.
That's what that's thing. I'm single. We're single until married. So check this out. I just thought about this really good. Check this out.
What?
If they pass it, girl, we can go up to
if
them.
What?
And we could throw holy water on them.
If
they pass the test, we could.
Okay, so
I like the dating show idea. Oh my God.
But we'll vet that. We will vet that because I wonder how we could do that. How do you guys think we can do that?
Girl, listen. Pop the balloon thing.
Yeah.
They're look like they were in a hotel lobby room or something.
But I'm saying, how do we do that? Seriously, how do we do that and then put it online like this?
Yeah, we can do it where they break bread. You know, I'm telling you, y'all. I'm so creative like that. I'm the producer.
Okay, guys, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that. But y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. It is always fun on Fun Fridays to come with you guys on a trip. We don't know where we end up, but we always have fun as we go.
Like I said,
thank you, Facebook.
Hold on. All right. Listen here, really, dude. I'm taking that idea. I'm gonna run with it. So I'm just telling you. We running with that because I love it, and it's gonna be a Christian dating show.
Yeah, that's all it's gotta be.
Y'all know what that means? No food.
Blessings. Thank you, Gil25. Thank you for the gifts today. Thank you guys for joining in. It is always a privilege to chat with you guys. Thank you, Facebook. We love you guys as well.
Oh my God!
Thank
you. Good morning, my dear. Oh my God! And you just where are the berries
in her stuff? Okay. Anyway, I only got 4. But thank you so much.
To do that?
Because I thought you sent 2 dozen. But anyway, thank you. We appreciate you guys. Have a blessed and amazing afternoon. We'll see you next Friday. What are we talking about?
We're gonna be reviewing online dating.
Online dating apps?
I'm gonna do all my research on the online dating apps. You guys that have been on there, be prepared to share your experiences. I want to hear about.
And did you meet your spouse on a dating app?
Oh my God!
Ooh, that's a whole.
That's gonna be a good one.
Oh my God!